Alright, so you are preparing to get your surgery, whether that's liposuction, BBL, maybe you're getting a tummy tuck, maybe you're getting lipo somewhere else, maybe arm lipo, thigh lipo. This video is for you. So in this video, I'm going to be covering what you can expect the moment you get off that table. So what you need to do when it comes to your recovery. This is how you're going to get amazing results. This is how you're not going to have, hardly any complications, and we're going to go through it. So if you're new here, my name's Ayana. I'm a licensed massage therapist. I'm an esthetician. I own a post-op spa here in Florida, and my team and I, we've helped over 300 women recover from cosmetic surgery, and we've gotten some incredible results. I also help other massage therapists get certified in post-op care, and so I've seen a lot of different things, from seromas to fibroids to all the different things that you hear about but you don't think will ever happen to you. But a lot of the times what I notice is that the client or the patient, they're not educated, and so that's what this video is all about, is to help educate you so that you get the best possible results after surgery and you know how to take care of yourself. All right, so buckle up. I got some notes here. We're gonna go through quite a few things. So number one, I want you to overestimate your costs. When you pay for surgery, even before you put that deposit down, I want you to know that you're going to be paying more than whatever they quoted you for your surgery. And I want you to be super, super clear on what all is included in your surgery package. Again, if you haven't already gotten surgery, so do you get any massages included with your surgery? Do you get any compression gear? Do you get compression socks? Do you get a night stay at a hotel? Like, what is included with your surgery package? But again, I want you to overestimate your costs. So if your surgery is $12,000, I want you to set money aside, another good, sometimes $2,500, $3,000, in some cases $5,000 for your post-op care and your post-op supplies. So it depends on what's going on. We'll talk about it, but that is mostly, honestly, due to the post-op massages that you're going to be doing after surgery. So some surgeons, well, actually most surgeons will say that you need 10 manual lymphatic drainage massage after surgery. I'm not sure why they say 10, because it's often more than that. And it sometimes depends on what's going on with you after surgery, how much fluid you have. But the goal of manual lymphatic drainage massage is to help with that swollenness, is to help eliminate all that excess fluid so that you can be flat, so that you can avoid seromas, which are little pockets of fluid that can form on your body, so that you can avoid fibroids, which are these masses that build in your body, and it creates like very lumpy appearance on your body, and that's something that you don't want. So you are going to need massages regardless of which procedure that you got. But some things that I want you to keep in mind when you get those massages is, typically in my practice, what I see is that you're going to be getting your massages for that first 3 months after surgery. Now, how many massages you get is going to solely depend on how much edema, which means fluid buildup, that you have after surgery. Most trained and certified professionals will be able to give you an estimate of how many you may need, but I want you, and this is so important, I want you to listen to your body regardless of what anyone is telling you. If you feel like you need more, then get more. If you feel like you need less, listen to the professionals, but listen to your body. Don't push it, okay, when it comes to these lymphatic drainage massages. And honestly, I wouldn't trust anyone who would tell you, oh, you need 10, or you need 3, or you need like a specific amount if they haven't even seen you yet. So make sure that you have like a thorough consultation. Someone has, already seen you, seen what's going on with your body after surgery before they give you a number of how many massages you're gonna need. All right, so that is number one. Overestimate your costs, because some massages can start at $90 an hour. Some massages are $130 an hour. Some can even be $200 an hour. It really depends on the practice. It depends on sometimes how much experience your massage therapist or nurse has. It depends on a lot of different things, and you want to make sure that whoever you go to, they are certified, they're trained, not only in manual lymphatic drainage, because keep in mind, there's so many different types of manual lymphatic drainage, but you want someone who is specifically certified in post-op lymphatic drainage massage. Listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, more than likely it's not right. Big majority of people who come to us, oftentimes they already went to someone else, but they were dissatisfied with the result, or that person was not actually certified, which, like, why would you play with your body like that? Okay, so keep that in mind. So overestimate your costs. And then also remember, in addition to the massages, you're gonna need supplies, supplements, your travel fees, and also compression gear. So compression gear can cost anywhere from $80 to $130 for a full faja. top. That is gonna be the compression garment that you're gonna be wearing. And then also there's boards and foams. So usually for the first 4 weeks, you're gonna be wearing boards and foams. That costs money too. Those can cost anywhere from $30, sometimes $50, just depends. And sometimes it's included in your surgery package, which is why I recommend like knowing what's included in your surgery package. All right, and then you have your supplements. So there are certain supplements that you might want to take, especially after going through something as strenuous as surgery. This could be your collagen. So this is going to help your skin stay tight after you have your surgery, especially if you had something like liposuction, but perhaps you didn't get the Rejuvenon, which tightens your skin. You're going to want a natural supplement such as collagen to take every single day after surgery. This could be your Pedialyte, so some type of electrolyte solution so that you can stay hydrated after surgery. This could be even just your multivitamins. If you're not on a multivitamins, I say start now if you haven't had your surgery yet, or even iron supplements, because sometimes your iron can drop after you have surgery. So take into account the supplements that you may need, and then also the supplies you may need. Do you need a BBL pillow? Will you need some type of roller, something to help you roll your body? Do you need a heating pad? Heating pads are great for your recovery. Are you going to need to invest in a good water bottle so that you can remember to stay hydrated? So many different things, and if you'd like me to make another video specifically about surgery supplies, let me know, because I can make a whole video about that as well. The second thing to keep in mind when it comes to your recovery, I want you to mentally prepare and put a support system in place. So I can't really talk about recovery without talking about the mental support that you're gonna need, and also like the actual support that you're gonna need from another human being who will have, you know, some empathy for you and what you're going through. So have someone that you can talk to, whether that's a mental health person or just a family member. Have someone with you helping you through these things. I've had quite a few clients and patients who like go through this alone, and I really can't imagine like what that's like to go through it alone, because there's so many mental things that can happen after you have surgery, especially if you have a really big surgery where you literally look like a whole nother person. Like, as you can imagine, there's some emotional baggage that goes along with that. So make sure that you're mentally prepared. Make sure that you get support. There's no shame in having someone, you know, come and stay in your house and help you get up out of bed, or help you lay down, or anything like that. Like, help you get your food or help you order your food. If you need that type of support, like, you know yourself. So get that support if you need it, because you would be surprised at some of the things that you thought that you could do after surgery that you actually can't. Like, in some cases, some people can barely raise their arms, get out of bed on their own, even drive to certain places. So make sure you get that support from someone that really cares about you, someone that, you know, wants to see you do well, or even have a friend do it with you. I've seen so many cases where people will go in with their surgery sisters, and I think that's amazing. So make sure that you mentally prepare, and make sure you take that time off. If you work right now, make sure you take time off from work so that you're not stressed about, you know, being in pain while you're doing your job. Just go ahead and take that time off, especially, I would say at least 4 weeks, 4 to 8 weeks after surgery. I feel like 3 months is fair to start going back to regular everyday activity, but again, everyone has different pain tolerances and things like that. All right, so let's talk about self-care. So when it comes to self-care, there are a couple things you'll want to keep in mind. So one of the things, if you really get a good massage therapist to do your aftercare recovery care, they're going to show you how to do a self-massage. And so I do have a couple videos on this channel where you can learn more about self-massage and things like that. But yes, definitely do your self-massage. You want to make sure you're going to the right places. Again, consult with that massage therapist, someone that you trust to do that self-massage. Even your surgeon should be able to tell you how you can massage yourself after the surgery to make sure that you're decreasing that fluid and you're getting the results that you want. In addition to that, I want you to make sure that you are using scar creams. Invest in a really good scar cream, or even those scar tabs. When it comes to your aftercare, make sure that when you do start exercise again, that you're doing it after the first 4 weeks. And also, you start with something very light. So this is just gonna be walking, just something to get your heart rate up. And again, with everything that I'm saying, make sure you double check with your doctor, have communication with your doctor, and follow your doctor's orders. Because if you don't follow your doctor's orders, you are not gonna get the results that you want, okay? So make sure that you're following everything that he's telling you to a T. Okay, let's talk about what you're eating after surgery, all right? So what you're eating, and again, everyone is different. Everyone responds to things differently. Everyone has different bodies. bodies, but the things that I see work best for my clients is that number one, they're staying hydrated. Especially if they're doing lymphatic drainage massages, they have to get some type of electrolyte solution because those massages can be so dehydrating. Like, because we're trying to expel fluid, the main way that you're going to expel fluid at that point is going to be through urine output. So you never want someone to like drain you out of your incisions. That may happen directly after surgery, like under your surgeon's orders. But once those incisions close, which you really do want them to close so that they don't get infected or anything like that, you're going to feel like you have to pee a lot if you are actually draining fluid. And so when it comes to your hydration, just make sure you're getting as much water as you can. Pineapple juice is another great option. You don't want to overdo it because it does have, you know, a lot of sugar, a lot of natural sugar. But pineapple juice actually has glycolic acid, which is going to help the appearance of your skin. So if you have any scarring or anything like that, pineapple juice is going to help with that. So there's pineapple juice. You want to make sure you're staying away from sodium. Sodium is going to make you retain fluid, so you want to stay away from sodium. I've seen it so many times for my clients. I'll tell them like stay away from sodium, but you know, they try it, they eat fried chicken or something like that, and you know, that has a lot of breading, a lot of seasoning, a lot of sodium, and you know, that Lori's seasoning, it has a lot of sodium in it. So when they have that, they're gonna feel like they're bloated and they're gonna feel like they're just, yeah, you're not gonna like it. So, I mean, test it out if you want to, but it doesn't feel good when that happens. So that's something to keep in mind. Try to eat as clean as possible. I would try to have a meal prep service, create very balanced meals for you. That's what I would recommend doing. And that is another cost after surgery, is having that meal prep done. I would honestly invest in that. So invest in some type of meal prepping if you can, to make sure that you're getting those balanced meals. But if you are already like really good at creating balanced meals for yourself, just again, make sure you're staying away from sodium and things that can really make you retain fluid and hold on to that water, okay? Because I promise, if you eat clean and you're staying hydrated and you're eating a lot of protein, a lot of lean meats, a lot of even meal replacements through protein shakes, that's gonna help you a lot when it comes to your recovery and help you get the best results, okay? All right, so the last tip that I have for you, and this really has to do with pre-op care, to be honest, but this is a bonus tip and it may help you with your post-op recovery, is, and this is kind of controversial, but if your surgeon does not have a BMI limit, and most surgeons will, especially if they're in the United States, they'll have a BMI limit, I would highly suggest, and again, this is just based on, you know, all the hundreds of cases that I've seen of women recovering from liposuction, tummy tuck, BBL, try to get your BMI down as much as you healthily can before your surgery. Like, don't do it in unhealthy ways, just healthily get your BMI down as much as you can to that healthy range, because BMI is like a range. You want to get it down to a healthy range before surgery, because that's going to help you get the best results, and it's going to help you keep up with healthy habits after surgery. Because after surgery is done, you will still have to consult with exercise and a good diet. Like, there's no way around it. I've worked with clients who will go and get surgery and then they're back for round 2 or round 3 because they did not keep the results. They're not keeping the results because they're not keeping up with healthy habits. So if you are pre-op right now, create those habits now and try to get your BMI down as much as possible. Make sure you're getting that blood work done and really taking that seriously. All the stuff that they tell you to do before surgery, make sure you're doing that, because you will be surprised. People will gain the weight back, they will go back to their old ways, and then they're going back for surgery 2 and 3, and it's just a whole headache. Keep that in mind. Again, let me know if you agree with that tip in the comments, but also let me know what other topics do you want to see when it comes to making sure that you get the best results after surgery, because I would love to make a video series sharing my knowledge, the things that I've learned in my practice, because I see it every single day. I'm working with post-op clients every single day, helping them get the best results. And also, if you want to see my journey of getting my surgery and my consultation, all that stuff, let me know, because I'll make sure to vlog that for you guys and put that on this channel as well. So if you want to learn more about my business, go ahead and check the description box below. If you're a massage therapist and you're watching this video and you want to get certified in manual lymphatic drainage, I do have a waitlist in the description box below that you can check out. And I will see y'all in the next video. Bye.